How to knit the Fauns eyes stitch, English style. For this tutorial, you will need a pair of knitting needles and a ball of yarn. Special thanks to our sponsor Imperial Yarn for providing today's yarn. Today we are using their Aran line in the color Rain. For this stitch you'll need to know the following techniques: knit, purl, yarn over, knit two together, slip slip knit, purl two together through the back loop. To begin this stitch you must cast on in multiples of 12 plus 1. Row 1. Beginning on the right side of our work we're going to knit 1. Then we're going to start our repeat by doing a slip slip knit, so we'll slip the next 2 stitches knitwise, then we'll knit those 2 together. Then we're going to knit 3, and then we're going to yarn over, so bring the yarn in front and over the needle. Then we'll knit 1, and then we'll yarn over again, and we'll knit 3, then we're going to knit 2 together, and we'll finish up by knitting 1. Now we're going to repeat the sequence all the way across until the end of the row. Row 2. We're going to begin by purling 1. Then we're going to start our repeat by purling 2 together. Then we'll purl 2. Then we're going to yarn over, so we'll bring the yarn over the top and back around to the front. And then we'll purl 3. Then we'll yarn over again and purl 2. Then we're going to purl 2 together through the back loop. So we're going to come behind the second stitch here and through to the front, and then purl those 2 together. And then we'll finish up by purling 1. So we're going to repeat this sequence all the way across until the end of the row. Row 3. We're going to begin by knitting 1. Then we're going to start our repeat by doing a slip slip knit. Then we're going to knit 1 and yarn over. Then we'll knit 5. Okay, then we'll yarn over again and knit 1. Then we'll knit 2 together, and we'll finish up by knitting 1. And we're going to repeat this sequence all the way across until the end of the row. Row 4. We're going to begin by purling 1. Then we're going to start our repeat by doing a yarn over. So bring the yarn over the front and back around to the front. And then we will purl 2 together. Then we will purl 7. Okay, after we purl 7, we're going to do purl 2 together through the back loop. And then we'll yarn over and purl 1. And we're going to repeat this sequence all the way across until the end of the row, beginning with our yarn over. Row 5, we're going to begin by knitting 1. Then we'll start our repeat by doing a yarn over, Then we'll knit 3. Then we're going to knit 2 together. Oh, split a stitch there. There we go. So that was our knit 2 together. Now we're going to knit 1 and slip, slip, knit. Okay, then we'll knit 3. Then we'll yarn over and knit 1. And we're going to repeat this sequence all the way across until the end of the row. Row 6, we'll begin by purling 2. Then we're going to start our repeat by yarning over. Then we'll purl 2 more. Okay, then we're going to purl 2 together. And purl 1. Then we'll purl 2 together through the back loop. So remember, we're coming through the second stitch here, all the way through to the first. Okay, then we'll purl 2 again. Then we're going to yarn over and purl 3. We're going to repeat this sequence all the way across until the last 2 stitches in our row. And when we get to the last 2 stitches of our row, we'll be finishing our last repeat, which normally would be a purl 3, but we're just going to do a purl 2. Row 7. We're going to begin by knitting 3. Then we're going to start our repeat by yarning over and then knitting 1. Then we're going to knit 2 together. And we will then knit 1. Then we're going to slip, slip, knit. And knit 1. Then we'll yarn over and knit 5. We're going to repeat this sequence all the way across until the last repeat of our row. And when we reach the last repeat in our row, we are going to knit 3 instead of knit 5 to finish up the row. Row 8, we're going to begin by purling 4. Then we're going to start our repeat by purling 2 together through the back loop. Then we'll yarn over and purl 1. Then we'll yarn over again and purl 2 together. And we'll finish up by purling 7. Okay, and we're going to repeat this sequence all the way across until the last repeat in our row. And when we reach the last repeat in our row, we're going to purl 4 instead of purl 7. Okay, so we're going to repeat rows 1 through 8 until we've reached our desired length. And that's how you knit the Fawn's Eyes stitch. After a few repeats, your pattern should look like this. Want more new stitch a day? Join our VIP email list to get every stitch directly to your inbox. Sign up today at newstitchaday.com/VIP.